Libra, welcome to Hangman Tarot. This is your February 2021 current energy, current vibe. Make sure that you take some time before or after this to go check out our Facebook, Instagram. Go share, like, follow on those. And at the end of this video, there's going to be a little circle right about here. Make sure that you hit subscribe so you can come back for more readings, all your future readings, all of the good stuff. Don't mind the craziness. I'm just got out of the shower, just got to go head out and get my children from school, but I decided to do my last two current vibe readings so I could get them out a little bit quicker to you. I'm going to do a couple more shuffles here, Libra. Let's see where we're at currently. Energetically, we will check in, see where you are, and there will be a few things around that will help to take you to an action that can help with your current energy to either enhance it or, you know, to decrease it or wherever we're at, positive or negatively. Okay. All right. Okay, so Libra, it's appearing that you're in a very emotional state. Energetically, you're in a very emotional energy. Could be good, could be bad. It just kind of depends what you're doing with these as emotions. So we'll kind of get more of the story as we go. So our second card up is just where you are thinking wise. So within your thought process, as of right now, currently, you're definitely thinking a lot about the shadow side of you. So you're definitely thinking about the things that are considered not as positive when it comes to your own self. So we call that the shadow or the shadow self. The shadow self is not necessarily like a bad thing. So you're probably in the process of like maybe learning from it or growing through it or trying to challenge it or trying to figure out, hey, what is this? Why do I have this extra, you know, layer about me? Why is this here? What do I do with this? And that's what we call the shadow self. It's just like with the shadow, we can always alchemize it. We can always change it and make it a different type of thing. So we can fuel it into doing good things instead of like just being a complete creep in general. So, okay, energetically, you're in a fearless energy. So you're doing some really good things as far as like trying to be fearless. So you're trying to cross over boundaries, and they're not in the bad way at all. You're trying to see where you fit. So you're trying to cross these boundaries to kind of see what shape you are and where you are designed to be. So you're definitely doing some work, because if you're doing a lot of thinking with what are you doing with your shadow self, where is it in your life, what is it going to do for you in your life, and you're in a place of being fearless and kind of testing the areas around you to see if you're good to go or you're not okay, and to see where you fit and where you're happy or where you're unhappy. You're doing a lot of things. So that would be why you're in an emotional, energetic vibe currently. Emotionally, you're dealing with a lot of self-worth things. So this is the self-worth card. You're dealing with a lot of things as far as insecurities, maybe just the self in general, just trying to understand who you are and how you can gain confidence, or where you might have gained confidence. So you might be, super confident and you're just still kind of becoming aware of that even. So emotionally, you're very aware of that self-worth at the moment, and you're really creating a value for yourself. So that would indicate a huge reasoning for questioning the shadow self and just being fearless energetically. And an action that we can do to provide us with a little release in the emotional state. So currently you're very emotional. Good, bad, it's whatever it is for you. But in order to get through an emotional state, this action is being called. So this card is manifested. It is letting go. So just allowing yourself to completely let go and have acceptance for what you are dealing with right now. So emotionally, find acceptance through this. Find acceptance for all the emotions and the thoughts that come with it. But your call of action for your current energy is definitely to kind of let go of control, allow just, you know, the universe to flow within and around you, because whether or not you have control over the situation, you're going to go through this. So just letting go in the process and allowing it to kind of be a free release, it's less suffering. The more that you resist, the more that you're going to suffer through the emotional state. So really practice that letting go. Really allow yourself to be fearless completely here. And that is exactly what this card is telling us energetically. You physically are in like a really fearless place. So this call to action of letting go, you've got this. Let go. Allow this to happen. And let all of the emotions that are considered bad, let them be what they are. So if you are having an emotional day and you're feeling angry or sad, have acceptance for those emotions. Have acceptance for what those bring into your heart and what they bring into your mind. Because if you focus on the so-called standards of society, what it is, like, oh, you're a bad emotion, nobody likes to be you, like, yeah, you're never gonna let go. You're never gonna allow that stuff to just kind of like roll around in the body and the heart, and to kind of create whatever it is that you're going through, to get through and learn from. All of these emotional states, they can be conducive for you. It just depends on what you do with them. So, you know, let that shit flow. It's all about that now, because you got a lot of stuff going on, and you're dealing with a lot of high value. You got that high value stuff, and you're dealing with that shadow stuff, and being fearless in the process. So really stay in touch with that being fearless. Stay in touch with letting go, and let this all kind of roll out how it comes. But there we are. Those are your cards. These are Oracle 5-card spread. They're pretty cool cards. This is your setup. Beautiful colors, beautiful artwork on these cards. Libra, this was a good reading. I think that you're doing pretty well currently, energetically, emotionally. You're dealing with things the way that they're rolling at you, and as long as you allow that and you find that acceptance and you let go of, you know, all attachment and all ideas of what things should be, you can be just fine. All right. Before you go, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe down below. Go check out Facebook, Instagram, Hangman Tarot. And again, I am the reader of Hangman Tarot. I am Hangman Tarot. My name is Jordan. I'll see you again soon, very, very soon, Libra.